Everyone should bring a question. Question on love. Praise the Lord. And if you are asking a question, it doesn't mean that you're asking a question because there's something about your house. No, it's a general question. How do we do this? Or is it? My first question is, we know that from Africa, we know that women are to cook. So my general question is it a must that the woman should do the cooking? That's a general question. So many questions on love. Should everybody celebrate Valentine? Is it by force? What about some of us who don't know anything about it? Now let's go deep into marital and love questions. What will be the cause of divorce? What is God saying about marriage? So many questions. So please, she is going to write down those questions. We were supposed to put the questions down before we come, because I'm not going to just teach. I need to answer. There are many questions on all of you, your minds, and you need to say them. So you can pretend to say the question you are asking is not about you, it's about somebody, no problem. Just bring the question, we will answer. Amen?
Amen. Okay. So first question, Valentine. Can we celebrate Valentine to start with? And if we are celebrating Valentine, how would we celebrate Valentine as Christians or as couples? And also as single. Can the single person celebrate Valentine? Okay, please bring your questions. Yes, I'll go one. Minister Mary, I believe, yes, tell me your question for Valentine.
For love. When Valentine is over, love will still be working. So generally, for marriage,
Okay, I'll come back to you, please. What's your name, please? Betty. I love your eyebrows. Tell me, Betty, what is a question you would like to ask for Valentine? We want to put all down. Please, if you're online, please jot your questions in the comment section. Se stai in linea, questa è la nostra, innanzitutto benvenuto a Regno del Signore Internazionale. E stiamo facendo il nostro studio di Bibbia, ma questa edizione è edizione di San Valentino, quindi stiamo raccogliendo tutte le domande per poi risponderli quando verremo ancora per il nostro questione e domande sezione. Quindi scrivete tutti i vostri domande dentro l'apposito spazio di commento. Grazie. So please write your questions down. Please tell me, Betty, what is a question on Valentine, love, marriage, anything concerning love that you would like to ask?
Praise the Lord.
Hallelujah. Don't ask a safe question. Go deep, like bring out all the bombs.
The question for Valentine's Day means what I know, boyfriend and girlfriend. If you have something, you can buy and give.
So Valentine is about
sharing
relationship. Okay. So your question is buy and give. All right. Brother Satami. Question on Valentine.
What was her question?
It was more like her idea of Valentine. Valentine is about boyfriend and girlfriend. So whatever you can buy, you give. So it's about sharing, gifts. Yes, giving during Valentine.
I have one question.
But we need to study on Valentine.
Yes.
Because it's actually not about that.
So we'll now learn what is Valentine about.
Open this door down.
Thank you.
Then stand here for me.
Thank you very much. Yes, please. Brother Nusa, talk to me. Ask deep question about Valentine.
For my own knowledge and understanding, I think the meaning of Valentine is to sacrifice love for the one you love or the one you like and cherish. To sacrifice something for the
Sacrifice something for the person you love. Okay. All right. So Valentine is to sacrifice something for the person you love. Yes, Brother Perry. You don't know anything about Valentine. You see, you have some people who are just.
I'm here to learn.
Yeah. Clap for him. He's here to learn, eh?
Who
Talk
said
to
that?
the blessing, Brother Perry.
Also,
Brother Perry said he's here to learn. He doesn't know anything about Valentine.
No,
Talk to me.
we are talking about
called
love,
love?
not Valentine.
Not
Valentine is not the subject. We thought of Valentine
Last 2 years ago.
I put it on the group page, so you can go there to know how Valentine came about. I can give examples. We are talking about love. Everyone will have something to say about love.
I have a question.
Please, yes.
There is this belief that Valentine's Day is a day to express love. That is a day to share gift, give person something. All right. How about the situation whereby I have someone that I love. I love this particular person, but I don't have anything to give to her on this particular day. But does that mean because I couldn't afford a gift for that person, I'm not celebrating Valentine, or I'm not expressing my love to that person? So I just really want to know, if someone without gift, can that person celebrate Valentine?
Okay. So without a gift, can Valentine be celebrated? Okay. That's another question. Another question, please. No, I'm collecting questions right now. All I want is questions. Then now when we come and answer it after praise and worship session. Quindi le domande che abbiamo è che senza regali possiamo celebrare San Valentino. Le domande sono le domande che dovete lasciare riguarda l'amore in generale, non solo San Valentino. Quindi per favore lasciate i vostri domande nell'apposito spazio dei commenti. All right. Everything we are talking about love. Ask me the question. Hallelujah.
As we all know, money, they say, is one of the aspects that keep relationship and marriage moving smoothly and going on well. But there are some situations whereby some people, they have all the money that they need to make a relationship very stable, but they are still having conflicts. There is money there, but there are still issues. The woman is not happy, the man is not happy. So in a situation like this, whereby there is a lot of money in the house, they have all what it takes to give themselves a better life and every aspect, but they are still having conflicts. But when you are far from them, you admire the love life, and but when you go through that with them, you know there's something they are not getting where there's a lot of money, but they are not happy. So in this kind of situation, what?
Okay, so question in short is with shortage of money, what do you do if the relationship is not going smoothly because of
There's money. There's money. Money keep relationship makes sense, but you know whereby there's money in the relationship.
but they are still not happy. Okay, alright. Quindi la domanda è che se abbiamo di solito soldi aiuta la coppia per avere un rapporto più molto più fluente, ma se i soldi non c'è abbastanza, però non c'è ancora l'amore, cos'è che facciamo? Yes, next question please.
My other question is in a situation whereby there is no love, in a relationship whereby the love is kind of diminishing, is going down, can we use Valentine's Day as a day of rescue?
No.
Now you get the question.
Okay, write it down.
So can we kind of like use that day as a day of, you know, a savior, a saving grace, a day to rescue our relationship? Can that Valentine's Day be you know, be used as a day of salvation?
Yes. All right. Next question.
Everyone is bringing a question, then I will answer. Please think of something. We are talking about love, not Valentine. It's Valentine season.
We've done Valentine's session 2 years ago. It's online. Hopefully the video will come back on and then we will repost it again. But make sure you go back and we have answered all the questions. Oh, it's there. So it's there already. All right. So all the questions on Valentine in particular, we've already done that. But this time we are talking about love. So that's a broader topic. Yes, please.
Oh, praise the Lord.
Hallelujah.
Okay, we all know that people study themselves in a relationship before they advance to marriage. A situation whereby people are in courtship, they study themselves, they enter a relationship like a year, 6 months, and they're after studying themselves, they get married, but they are not still getting things right. So what really, my question is, what really keeps marriage? What really keeps relationship good relationship? Is it sex or money? So what are the items? What really keeps a good marriage a good one?
Good question.
So question is, they know themselves, but they marry.
They study themselves.
Relationship. They get married, but there is so many issues.
So
How
what
do
really
they
keeps relationship?
how do they
Is it
keep their
sex, good
relationship?
sex,
Okay.
money, and every other stuff?
Alright, so is intimacy a way to make it alright? Quindi la domanda è, abbiamo se ci sono due persone, si sono conosciuti a vicenda, però adesso sono in una relazione, sono sposati e però ci sono cose che non stanno andando bene. Si può utilizzare l'intimità oppure rapporti sessuali per giusto per venire più vicino, per conoscersi meglio? Questa è la domanda. All right, next question please. Yes, Star Blessing, talk to me. Very similar to. Okay, all right. Is it okay? Is it okay to enjoy premarital sex before marriage? Would that affect the love later on, or it is still going to be the same whether you do it before or you do it after? These are the kind of questions I want us to ask. Matured questions. Come on. Love. When children are now you are born, why is the man not paying attention to you like the way he used to carry you, you know, before? These are the questions I want to hear. Bring the questions. Yes. Tell me.
Amen. There's this question I want to ask you because this issue it came up, I guess, a few years ago. There's a situation whereby a man gets married to a woman. After the marriage, I guess the man was into tapping of robbers in Africa. Then it's like he gathered all what he has to do to sponsor this marriage. Fine and good. After the marriage, the very night they're supposed to meet each other. The man in the morning, the man was like, the man was saying that the family need to return his bride price. So what was the issue here? He said what he was hoping was not what he met after that night. So they were like, the people want to know what's really happened. The man did not say it. So few of them picked the issue, like the sense of what the man was fighting against. And the man was like, he cannot do this kind of a wedding. So later, I explained to a few of them, which they were like, before you both get married, did you not like check what you want to get married to? And it was no, nothing like that. He wanted to wait based on the Christian stuff and every other stuff. So now the man was asking for them to refund It's bride price, that he cannot continue with somebody like this. So my question is that, according to what the person Pastor Christian just asked now, is it good? Because some people they get married and they didn't meet what they are expecting. Because some will tell you they are okay, they will not have anything to do with anybody. Then after the marriage, you find out that all are just fantasy lies. So in the situation like, what are they supposed to do? What are they supposed to do?
Okay. Okay, so the question is refund. I repeat the question again so that I'm sure I got it right. So people get married only to find out that what they have married is not what they wanted, so they ask for refund as if it is like Amazon and you're sending back the product. But then what do you do because you're already married? What can we do after that? That is the question, right?
Are we allowed to answer questions?
We'll answer when we come back after the break. After the break. Quindi la domanda è che, let me explain it in Italian because we have our Italian viewers watching us. La domanda per la domanda che ha chiesto il nostro pastore è che se la gente vuole, si sono sposati, però dopo si sono accorti, forse l'uomo oppure la donna si è accorto che durante il periodo di intimità le cose non erano esattamente come hanno fantasticato, cioè la fantasia è andata per male. Cos'è che possiamo fare? Siccome sono già sposati, si può riportare la persona per poi richiedere un rimborso per il matrimonio oppure bisogna lavorare? Che cosa possiamo fare? Ok, next question. Talk to me.
Why is that? Wait, is it? I want to know something. Is the dress code of love red and white?
Good.
Say that again.
Is the dress code of love red and white? Okay. Good question. Okay. Must it be always red when it's Valentine? If you don't wear red, that means the thing was not romantic. Yes, talk to me.
Another thing. In line with what my brother just asked, why is it that Valentine's Day, most people are obliged to, bring flower, give people flower? Isn't flower given to people who are dead, to dead people, or to take it to grave in memorial?
Make it plain.
Because I understand that people give or go and drop flower in the grave to somebody their loved one that have died. So why are we obliged or advised to bring or give people flower on Valentine's Day?
Okay, so is it obligatory to keep the tradition of Valentine?
Giving flower.
Giving flower in particular.
Yes,
Like correct
that flower.
man, I can tell that. Now, la prima domanda che ha chiesto il nostro fratello Happy è che è obbligatorio oppure no, la sua domanda era il rosso e bianco è il colore dell'amore e perché? Se è il colore dell'amore, perché? E la seconda domanda che ha chiesto il fratello Eric è che è obbligatorio dare dei fiori durante San Valentino, perché i fiori si danno anche per i morti, quindi la differenza non si vede tanto. È obbligatorio, quella è la domanda. Alright, next question please. What do you do when your parents
Okay, my question
or in-laws talk to me?
My own question is,
Mhm.
in the relationship,
Uh-huh.
when there's no communication,
What will you do when there is no communication? When the wind, the credit is not enough. Alright, so what do you do when you have in-laws involved in the plans you want to do in your marriage? Is that a question that we can, is that a good question? Talk to me. Alright, what do you do when somebody is interfering with your agenda? So I use in-laws as an example, but generally, if somebody is interfering with your relationship, your marriage, your your son Valentine, for example, there are cases where you know the woman will set the flowers, put the perfume, wear the sexy dress, the in-law comes that day. That day is when they decide that they'll come and visit you and spoil the whole plan. What do you do with interfering in individuals in a marriage? All right, next question. Think about the questions. Talk about it.
In case an ex sends a love message on a Valentine Day, how do you handle it if you are already married or something?
Okay.
And what is the permission for divorce?
Excuse me, question. In a situation like when your partner, you are doing something, and you are enjoying the thing, and your partner, because you want to say the tradition that you must get married, and your partner, you as a guy, say when you are growing up, you say this thing, that is good, and in general, I can never stop. Then you got somebody now that requires a partner, and answer you that you don't like this thing that you are doing, which you know that this thing, my guy, what will you do in that situation?
Oh, okay, that's a good thing.
Are we talking about
Intimacy.
Intimacy.
No,
Partner
it's talking about like something like an addiction, something that is addicted to.
You are talking about addiction?
Yeah, like
okay.
something he
So
does.
let's say a practice that they do, intimate practice, right?
Not intimate,
No,
like my habits.
Habit.
Yeah, habit.
Okay.
But
So
your
there is a habit, but your
It's not comfortable with the
not
habit.
partner. We will talk about spouse or
Yeah.
the person you are with.
fiancé or spouse.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's-
it can be partners.
Your better half does not agree. All right.
Yes. Pastor Greg has
Recommendation now, the cause is of cheating. What
That's a good one. Okay, what is the cause of cheating in marriage?
Too many.
Oh, very good one.
Okay. So le domande che abbiamo.
Basis of cheating.
Le domande che abbiamo è che cosa facciamo quando non c'è comunicazione? Cosa facciamo quando ci sono persone che interferiscono con il rapporto che abbiamo con il nostro marito oppure amante? Cosa facciamo se il giorno di San Valentino ricevi il tuo compagna, quello che è, marito, riceve un messaggio d'amore dall'ex oppure un messaggio in generale? Cos'è che facciamo quando ci sono delle abitudini che abbiamo però il nostro metà non vuole oppure non è d'accordo oppure non gli dà fastidio? Cos'è che facciamo? E l'altra domanda è che cosa facciamo per una persona che si sta tradendo oppure sta facendo cose al di fuori del rapporto con qualcun altro. Okay, so yes, please.
I want mommy to also explain to the congregation also if sex is enough to keep marriage.
Go ahead.
And also, if love also is enough to keep marriage.
Good question. What will keep love going? Example, love or sex? If marriage.
Okay. Next question, please.
Is it true that money makes love stronger?
Good question.
Next question, please.
Okay. In today's world, you hear some people say that they use popular phrase that people get married to people whom they're supposed to use as their girlfriend, like, or their boyfriend.
Okay.
So now, how can, in the spirit of love, how can we distinguish someone who we're supposed to, someone who is like, who we're supposed to use, or someone who's supposed to be our girlfriend, or okay, how can we distinguish or differentiate a wife or a wife material from a girlfriend? Yes. So we don't marry our girlfriend and use our girlfriend or use girlfriend do wife, something like that.
Oh, okay. So basically, it's looking for the right person, so you
Right.
don't end up
With
longing for
We don't end
the
up with the
wife
wrong
material.
person.
You don't marry the wrong person. Okay. That is
Yeah.
very thick.
Well,
Right. So you're talking about wife material. Wife material. Okay. All right. Next question, please. And husband material, because whilst you people are also looking, which we are also examining. Women, do you agree with me? So if we are coming as a candidate, we are looking at it 2 minutes more.
Let me have a question. Amen. No woman will want to throw treasure away. Talking about marriage. A situation whereby, some people will say, I suffer with him, I suffer with her. Today it's okay, it hurts me, all of that. A situation whereby we have a situation like a woman, she happens to be the working type. She likes to work to provide for the house, but she's not good in house chores. She don't have the time to cook for the husband, to take care of the children. Most times, the kids, they are not too familiar with their mother, because all she knows is work, money. She assists in the house, but she's not good in taking care of the home. And there is a situation whereby there are some women, even if you give them billions to start up a business, they will bring it down. They don't know anything about business, but they are very good in taking care of the house, cooking the best meal for the house, and stuff. So I want this to comparison between both sides. Which one is more better for the wife?
Okay, so the question is productive wife versus housewife, I guess. Okay. Last question so that we can close or yeah. Talk to me, please.
Okay, what can you like? What if you are in a marriage, there is no trust in that marriage?
A trustless relationship. That is very good. Trustless relationship. And can you even restore that trust in the second place? All right. Next question, please. Talk to me. Yes.
Situation whereby the man always wants to kind of be the head, whatsoever thing he says stands, even when the woman wants to bring suggestions, but he always say he's the head, so you don't have to say anything. So in such aspect, as a woman, what are you supposed to do? Are you supposed to say, okay, even if he say enter the fire, just because it's the man, you like
I saw that coming. Okay. So we are going to talk about the head of the house and unreasonable demands. I guess that is where you are coming from, right? A husband is asking unreasonable
suggestions. So it's not that the head is maybe unreasonable.
and maybe as the woman wants to prove being a good wife, so she don't want to disobey the man, so she always wants to.
Now, I think the question is being a wife, are you supposed to do everything?
Blindly,
Yes, do
always.
everything your
Even
husband
when you
says
know
because
what
he's the
saying
head.
is not right.
Are you supposed to do
as a
everything
wife,
your husband
do
says?
you obey everything your husband says?
Yeah, I think that. Do you